Hi guys. So it's quite different today, my story time, and it's based on guilt. Mainly towards my middle child, because he seems to be, obviously my lifestyle affected him deeper than it did my other two. There were times when, so after I'd finally got away from this brutal man who bashed the life out of me for the best part of 7 years. Possibly, I might even be 8 actually. And I ran away, picked up the kids, left a lovely 3-bedroom house, lovely big garden, and to start a new life. Went to Refuge. And Refuge was alright, but due to something that happened there, an incident where a other resident had been encouraged, getting my teenage daughter, to shoplift nappies and baby milk and that, giving her money, which she was then spending on weed unbeknown to me, and me losing my shit on her. I got chucked out of the Refuge and put into a flat with the kids after being in a different hotel. And this was around the time my dad had been diagnosed with terminal. It was the second time the cancer had come for him, and this time it was nothing they could do. It was in his main artery, so it was terminal. So, and I had taken myself 80 miles away from anybody I knew, anybody I had a decent relationship with, my best mates, my mate Peggy. And I'd allowed Dossie, immoral, ruthless scumbags to infiltrate my life and my children's lives, because my home was their home. So anybody that I let through that door, their behaviour affected my family. I spent money on drugs. And allowed my daughter to steal shopping for us, because I was too well known in the shops. And there was shit birthdays and a shit Christmas, a couple of them, and I didn't support my son. I didn't show him the love he needed. He was my needy one, and I didn't give him what he needed. I didn't love him as much as I should have. I did love him. I didn't show him the love that he required, that he deserved. I let him down a lot. I let everyone down. If there's one thing I could change, would be that time in my life. I was still living in real darkness of effects of the violence, but it came out in a familiar to me was drugs. I had been all my life. I'd started using drugs from a tender age of 10, so it was a natural thing for me to reach for, and I didn't think about the effects it was having on my children. It didn't enter my brain that I could be permanently damaging their dear little minds and dear little hearts. I'm so deeply, deeply sorry. I'd do anything to change those things. It was my son's birthday yesterday, and I didn't speak to him. Not because I didn't want to. I tried a couple of times, 3 times, and I sent him messages and sang down the phone and that, and he turned off my notifications. And the realisation of that, of not even having 2 minutes to speak to your mum on your birthday, has hit me so hard. Like a punch in the guts. What I'm feeling now, the pain and anguish and terror I went through with that man, my partner, is nothing to what I feel now. I feel so racked with guilt and shame. I would do anything to change things for him. He's doing so well. He's really successful. He's a wonderful person. He's not criminally minded at all like me. Pays his taxes. Doesn't steal. Doesn't take drugs. Or hurt people. Not like I used to. I don't know if he'll ever forgive me. I hope so. But not for me. For him. I want him to find peace in his heart. Obviously, it must still hurt him. I want him to come to terms and realise that that wasn't the real me. That wasn't... I'm not trying to deflect and pass the buck and say I'm not to blame, because we're all responsible for ourselves. I mean, I've made amends with my daughter and my other boy. My other boy didn't really experience it like the other two, because his dad was his main guardian from about the age of 5, because of my lifestyle. If I could advise any young mum or old mum, the one piece of advice I would give you: please don't take your kids for granted. They won't always be there. Put them first. Always. Always. No matter what. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day. And I'm just going to stay in bed today. Stay blessed, people.